Hey guys, this is Brian with Texas Treasures, and today I am bringing you 10 big mistakes that resellers can make. I'm bringing you this video to help you not make these mistakes, to help your resale business grow. And these are 10 mistakes that can mess you up, that can slow your progress. So once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and smash that red subscribe button. There's down below. Smash the like button. Also, hit the bell to get notified, and feel free to leave comments below. What is the biggest mistake that you have made as a reseller that has slowed you down? Make sure you stick around to the very end. We're going all the way from 10 down to 1. So let's get straight into it. The 10th biggest mistake that resellers make, in my opinion, is taking poor pictures, low quality pictures, right? You pull out your smartphone, you're listing that clothing item, that top on a dirty, wrinkly bed in poor lighting. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Use natural light or get a light kit, a light box, get some good lighting, some good pictures, good angles. Use as many pictures as you can take on eBay. Try to get at least 8 of those pictures in there. On Poshmark, also get good 8 pictures. Good quality pictures. Take the time, guys. Pictures sell. Make your item stand out. I'm not saying I have the best pictures. I think mine are pretty good. It will help your item sell for more money and sell faster. So take good pictures. That's number 10. Number 9, the number 9 big mistakes that resellers make is not negotiating. Not negotiating, right? If you're out there sourcing at a garage sale, the seller has their items listed for X amount. Don't just take them at their word. Have them give you an offer, then counter offer. If they offer you $10 for a pair of shoes, you know, offer 5. Better yet, get a bundle. Pick 2, 3, 4 items together and try to get a bundle deal. Negotiate. Have them give the first offer, right? And then counter. If they offer 10, say, well, I was hoping to spend $3 to $5. Give them a range, right? A price range, and see if you can negotiate. Don't settle for the price that they're giving you. Always be willing to negotiate. All right, number 8 on the 10 big mistakes that resellers make is not building relationships, not networking. This can come in many forms, right? If you go sourcing, if you're going to thrift stores and you have a certain route and you go to certain thrift stores consistently, take the time to build those relationships. Be nice, people. Be nice. Be nice to the employees. That's your opportunity to build relationships. Ask them how their day is going. Build that rapport, and then who knows? Eventually, they might start to save you some of the items. If they see that you're sourcing shoes a lot, you can ask them, hey, do you have any shoes in the back? But if you're not nice to them, if you're not getting on their good side, why would they help you? Build those relationships, whether it's sourcing, that can be in the form of collaboration, networking. If you're on YouTube, reach out to other people in your niche, other resellers. Try to build those networks, those relationships. It's really important, guys. That's number 8. The number 7 mistake that people make in reselling. Ooh, my glasses are crooked. Need to get them adjusted. Is not studying souls, not doing your research, right? If you're in a specific niche or niche, spend some time on eBay solds every day. I used to do this, and I still do it occasionally. I sell a lot of shoes. I sell pants. I sell different things. Spend 15, 20 minutes, pull up eBay, go to your listings, type in shoes or whatever niche you're interested in learning about, electronics, whatever it may be. Click the right condition, pre-owned, click sold, sort it from high to low. I like to look at the items that sell for the most because I really want to be on the lookout for those, and do that daily. Over time, spending that time researching ahead of time will pay off. It'll speed up your sourcing when you're out there sourcing at garage sales, thrift stores, flea markets, estate sales. It will give you an advantage over the person just trying to do it on the spot on their phone. Now, I do recommend also doing that research on your phone, right? You got to do the research on the phone too. Pull it out, do the double check while you're there, but even more importantly, do some research at home before you get there. All right, number 6 on the 10 big mistakes resellers make. Number 6, inventory management. Inventory management. I had this problem last week. Um, we want to sell on multi-platforms. We want to get our item listed in front of as many eyeballs as possible. So the more eyes that see it, the quicker it's going to sell, right? We want to speed up that process, but you've got to have good inventory management, right? When it sells on one platform, you got to take it down on the other platforms. I had a piece of electronics, a vintage Panasonic 8-track that sold on one platform, and I forgot to take it down on the other platform, and then later it sold on the other platform and it was gone, and I had to cancel the order. If you have too many canceled orders, too many defects, you can put your account in jeopardy. So make sure you have good inventory management. And then the second part of inventory management, a lot of us when we first start, we just have everything in our closet, maybe hanging up, maybe it's on the floor after you list it. That's not going to work, guys, as you grow, as you scale. So start your inventory management, start it from the beginning, and then it'll go with you as you progress. I have a simple bin system. I have my big items labeled A1. I'm up to 57. Bin A57 is my latest bin. And then for my smaller items, I do sell wholesale jewelry. I have that in smaller containers, and that is labeled B, and those are 1 through, I think I'm at 53 on those. And put that information in your listing, in your SKU. In my description, I like say I have a pair of shoes, a pair of Nike, whatever, and it's listed. It goes in. I put in the description. It's in bin A57, and then for me, I put a period, and then I put the price I paid for it. That helps with my accounting too. So A57.5, for example, that would mean when I sell those shoes, I look it up in my description, my SKU, I go to bin A57, I find the shoe, I pull it out. I also delete it from the other platforms I'm selling on. Right now I'm selling on eBay and Poshmark primarily, with also a little bit of local market flipping on the bigger items that are hard to ship. Um, so that's a little tip. Make sure you have good inventory management. You have a system that works for you. You're deleting it when it sells, so you don't run into the problems like I ran into. All right, number 5 are 10 big mistakes that resellers make. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that red subscribe button down below. Smash the like button, give me a thumbs up, and comment what is one of the big mistakes you have made as a reseller. Let me know. And stick around to the very end because we're going from 10 all the way to number 1, guys. All right, number 5, 10 big mistakes that resellers make. And this kind of relates to the previous one. Number 6, inventory management. Number 5 is not cross-listing slash cross-listing too much, right? There's a fine balance. You do want to cross-list. By the way, List Perfectly is an amazing software program. I pay a monthly subscription on List Perfectly. I create my listing, I click a button, and it cross-lists. It cross-lists on many platforms, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and some others that I don't use. So that will save you time, and time is money when we're reselling, guys. You got to save that time. Time is money, and that's an easy way to do it. But the other side is, if at one point I was cross-listing on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, OfferUp, 5 Miles, Facebook Marketplace, Grell, right? I've sold on all of these, and in theory, it's great, right? Your item will sell very fast, but at the same time, you can become overwhelmed, right? It's too much. It's too much. I can't keep up with it. So you got to find that balance. Currently, I'm most of my items are just Poshmark or eBay. Those are two big platforms that have in my opinion, in my niche, what I sell. These things sell quickly. If it's something big that shipping may not be ideal, then I'll also list it on Facebook Marketplace or sometimes offer up. So once again, number 5 is not cross-listing is a mistake, but at the same time, be careful. If you cross-list too much, then it's going to be hard to keep up with. Number 4 is the dreaded dun dun dun. Insert scary music here. Death piles, right? We all love sourcing. I love going to garage sales. I love going to thrift stores, estate sales. My newest thing is buying abandoned storage auction units, right? When you buy one of those, boom, you automatically got a big death pile, right? So that can't be helped to a certain extent. But in my case, don't buy an abandoned unit that's loaded with good merchandise and then go and buy another one and it just piles up before you can process it. Or if you're out garage selling or thrifting, don't just keep buying it where your whole garage is filled up, because it's just money that's tied up, right? And then it hurts mentally. It begins to weigh on you. You're looking at all that. I was talking to my friend Clay about this. You look at all these items that you have to list and it becomes overwhelming. And sometimes you just shut down, right? Shut down. So don't get a death pile. It took me a long time to realize that. I'm working on my last storage unit I purchased. I've been working on 2.5 weeks. I'm getting to the end of the light at the end of the tunnel. And as soon as I have that finished, guess what? I'm gonna start sourcing again. I'm gonna find another storage unit. While I don't find a storage unit, I'll start hitting garage sales and thrift stores again. So once again, death piles, you don't want them, don't get them, keep away from them. All right, number 3, guys, moving on up, stick to the very end. Number 3, top 10 mistakes that resellers make is not taking advantage of expertise, not growing your knowledge. Guys, we live in a place where there's so much free knowledge out there. YouTube is filled with it, right? There are courses you can take. Anything you can do to shorten the learning curve, mentor with somebody. I helped my friend Clay. I mentored him. I consume tons of YouTube. I still do consume it, but now it's a little differently. I've kind of got reselling down. I feel pretty well. Consume though that content. Find people that know what they're doing, that are doing better than you. Watch the videos. Take notes. I don't have here. I have a reseller journal. I take notes in. These notes I go back and study. Take reselling seriously, and and you will grow so much faster, guys. Um, Learn from others that have done it before. Take courses, join a Patreon group. I've joined Chris's on Daily Refinement. I've been on his reselling group. I just finished Wade's Venture storage unit course. It was amazing, by the way. Great, $129 I spent. I learned so much, and that helped me. I've already bought a couple storage units from the knowledge I gained in those courses, and I've made thousands already profit. So consume the content, increase your knowledge, but don't be one of those people that you consume it and then you don't do anything with it. You then got to get out there and take the knowledge and put it into practice and learn, guys. Number two is not being consistent, right? You've got the knowledge. If you've done all these things, you've got your inventory management, you don't have the death piles, you've got the knowledge, but you got to be consistent, right? If you're sourcing, develop a consistent sourcing schedule. If you're going to garage sales, don't go to 1 or 2 and expect to find the big score. Go to 20 or 30. Spend 4 hours hitting them. If you go to enough, I promise you, you will find that treasure. If you're going to a thrift store, you know, one day I did a thrift store marathon. I think I did 10 thrift stores in like 8 hours, right? Some of them found nothing or very little, but a couple I had great scores. So you got to be consistent with your sourcing. If it's storage units, if you're looking online, consistently have a schedule. Keep looking until you find them. If you're going in person, find the in-person units and go through them consistently when you're sourcing. Now, it also applies on the other end, right? You've got the inventory. You've got to make sure you're consistently listing. Set a goal. You know, I pull out my phone, I put a timer on. If it's busy and I don't have a lot of time, I at least get an hour done. That's my goal every day. Get something listed, even if it's not a lot, to keep that momentum going. Be consistent, guys. Be consistent with your listing. If you're on Poshmark, right? And I have another video where I give some tips on Poshmark. I do well on Poshmark. You know, share your closet consistently. That's the number one tip I can give you on Poshmark. Share your closet. I don't care about other people's closets. I know that sounds mean. Share your closet. It boosts your item to the top of the search list when people search. Share, share, share. List, list, list. Make offers to likers, whether that's on eBay or Poshmark. Send those offers out to people. Come up with a routine that works for you and then follow it consistently. Yes, sometimes there will be things that get in the way, and every once in a while you can't help it, but get right back on that. Get right back on that consistency schedule, sourcing, listing, sharing, doing those items consistently that will help you get more sales. If you're on YouTube, I'm trying to get into YouTube, grow my YouTube channel. Post consistently. Don't post one video and think, oh, well, you know, nobody, I have 0 followers and nobody cares. You know, you got to post consistently, and eventually some of your videos, one of them will take traction. You'll learn as you go. Everything like in reselling, and it'll take off, guys. You got to be consistent in life and in reselling. It's so crucial. The number one rule that resellers make, the number one big mistake that resellers make is not taking time to recharge. I am guilty of this. You know, you're motivated, you want to make this happen, you want the sales, you have your goals, and you go, you burn, you get up early before work, you go to work, you go sourcing after work, you go listing, you're burning the candle at both ends. Before you know it, you're a zombie, you're tired, you're mentally drained. You've got to take time to recharge. You know, is that maybe one day a week? Like me, I try to take Sundays off, maybe take a weekend off here or there, go out of town. And it's counterintuitive, right? You think, well, if I take time off, well, I'm missing out on work. But here's the truth, guys. You come back, you're recharged, you're motivated, and when you hit it, you're much more productive than you were if you had not taken that time off. So take some time to recharge. So once again, top 10 big mistakes that resellers make. Let's recap it. Number 10, taking poor pictures. Number 9, not negotiating. Number 8, not building relationships or networking. Number 7, not studying solds, not doing your research. Number 6 is poor inventory management or having no inventory management. Number 5 is not cross-listing or cross-listing too much. Number 4, death piles, avoid them. Number 3, not taking advantage of expertise or knowledge, whether it's free or paid content. Number 2 is not being consistent. And number 1 is not taking the time to recharge. So once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. That's Texas Treasures. Smash the like button and comment below what's your biggest mistake you've made as a reseller. And until next time, guys, happy treasure hunting, and we'll see you on the next one.